All right, gentlemen, we are officially live.
What it is? Am I still looking weird?
I'm just every single time I take you off and put you back on, then it fixes. But
I'll go
right
check
now,
my
not right
thing.
now, you're good. Oh, see, it just happened. So I remove you, then I add you, and now it's not going back at all.
It's
There we
so
go.
it's just your end. YouTube, I look fine.
Okay, that's good then. As long as
Yeah,
you're good.
he looks handsome as hell on my end.
Interesting. Okay. All right, boys. So this is what we're gonna do. Whether you ride us or not, fade us, whatever you guys want to do. 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, 6-man. We're here to make some money. I'm gonna call my shot right now. I'm heating up. Yesterday was crazy. Today's my get back day. Okay, I'm taking Rick, and I'm gonna grab Prize Picks by the testicles, and I'm gonna take their money. That's my plan today. So that being said, I'm gonna do my first 2-man first.
Oh, you have all yours done already?
Well, no, but yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
Damn, he was in the lab early.
Yeah, he was.
This is a sponsored. This is a sponsored one from my boy Mott. Shout out to Mott. But we're gonna go Jake Ferguson. I almost want to take him for a touchdown just to ride with Josh for his big
Yes,
split.
sir.
But I have Jake Ferguson over 43.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
I like it.
I think I want to do CD because he seems like free, but 125 receiving yards is crazy to bet on.
100's crazy. He just his regular over under
Yeah.
at 100's crazy.
And then I have Devontae Smith over 5.5 receptions.
Mega lock. Devontae Smith's a mega lock today. Whatever prop you take overs
He plays tomorrow, but
tomorrow. Yeah.
so that is my first two. Do either of you fine gentlemen have a two ready to go?
I have a two ready, but that is it.
All right,
Jump in, Ty.
let's hear it.
Okay, so I've got Baker Mayfield for his first 10 pass attempts to go under 6.5.
Completions?
Completions?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. So Baker
I
Mayfield.
made money on that yesterday because both Tua and Mahomes did not get more than 6.5. So
I was also free.
Oh yeah.
Baker under 6.5 for
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then you know me in these first few. I'm going Jaden Reed for over 21.5 with his first two catches.
Reed over 21.5 first two.
Does Reed draw Gilly today though? Not saying it matters. I'm not saying that matters on the slip, but I'm just curious.
I don't know who's coming.
I don't know. Cause
I think because Christian Watson's back, but I think Jaden Reed's wide receiver 1 right now.
he should. Kristen Watson should be back. Yeah, no, I mean maybe.
I think Watson's going to try to go.
Does
I don't think he's
Gilmore follow?
100%.
One more time.
I don't think Gilmore follows.
He's slow.
Playoff.
Anyways. He
I
can't
think
keep up.
it just depends.
Yeah.
But real quick, I got to shout out the legacy slip. Caden knows about this one. I got a $75 100x ticket down the last 3 legs. We riding with a Jake Ferguson touchdown, Dallas Goedert touchdown, and Gibbs over rush receive yards. I believe it was at 88, something like that, maybe 82.
Let's see what that would be real quick. So it's a Ferguson touchdown, and then a Goddard touchdown. Let's see. Goddard touchdown, and then what's his name? Gibbs
Rush receive.
Gibbs rush receiving yards, which is set at 78.5. All right, I'll put a little play on that little 3-man. I'll ride with the boy.
What kind of odds Prize Picks giving you on that?
Just times 12.
12? Okay, so and I had 3 legs on that, and I had 2 legs on that that already hit. So
yeah,
I had another demon play on Schultz, or I don't know what it'd be on Prize Picks because this was all placed on Sleeper.
Oh, I about messed up big time. I accidentally clicked Brandon Cook's touchdown. Thankfully, Prize Picks saved me because you can't have the same game.
You can also cancel in the first 4 minutes.
That's true. Because because I typed in Dallas. I just clicked the first one. I don't think Dallas Goedert has a touchdown prop on Prize Picks.
Yeah.
That was pretty. It was a spicy pick. So I believe that was like a 2 or 2.5x on Spice.
Damn.
But that's my legacy play. 3 legs, bring us home. That's a $75 100x ticket. We need that one.
So
For
are
sure.
you gonna use that for your 3-man?
No, but I'm gonna lock you guys in with probably the best 2-man you can get. Lock this in. That way, everything else you bet is free because this one will hit. Devontae Smith over yards. What has he climbed up to?
Let's see. Smith is at 66.5.
Yeah, 66.5. No AJ Brown, and that Bucs defense has gone torched all year. The Eagles are gonna have to find a way to move the ball, and that Bucs front seven is sneakily underrated. I think the Eagles will have a little bit of a problem running the ball. Hence, I think it'll be a closer game because of that. But they're gonna have to move the ball. I think Devontae Smith gets 1 or 2 big plays downfield. I think that could even be a first half cover with They don't really have a corner matchup on him. And the play number 2, he's been a wagon. And if you haven't been riding this, I don't know what you're doing. We've been putting this play out every week. But Demarcus Robinson over 42 yards. Absolute wagon. Getting I think he's averaging 6.5 receptions over his last 3, meaning he needs about 7 yards a catch to cover. I think he's a big play guy. He gets down the field. That's going to be an offensive explosion of a game. I think you could take overs on a lot of guys in that game.
Over 44.5?
Over 44.5. So he climbed a little bit, but I think he's been an absolute wagon. If you look over his last 3 games, him and Matthew Stafford are connecting really well. Again, offensive game. They're going to be keying on, obviously, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. That leaves Demarcus Robinson in the slot. So
I like that play a lot. I will be using him a lot today for sure. I might just honestly put in a play of all Rams and Lions wide receivers overs.
Yeah, I know. I really like Amon-Ra and Gibbs too. I like Robinson slightly more than both those guys, but I think Amon-Ra's yards are free. I don't know who's covering him, and I think Gibbs is matchup proof if you go rush receive.
Yeah. All right, Tyler. Or sorry, actually, it was back to me, my 3-man. Let me get back in the lab for a minute. I've seen a lot of people really like Josh Allen's rush yards. I think that's a tough bet. I know it's going to be cold, but I don't know. 39.5 rush yards seems like a lot. He does average 36.4 over the last 5. Rush for 67 versus Miami in a must-win game, which was huge for them, obviously. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. No shot. I can't do that. You guys look at some of these specials on Prize Picks?
I don't have Prize Picks. Prize Picks crooks, bro.
Dude, Amon-Ra and James Harden over 16.5 receptions and assists. That's like 7 receptions for Amon and 10 assists for Harden.
I believe Harden's assists have been a wagon for me, so it's hard for me to go under that. But 17, that's a big number.
I like the Puka line, Puka and Bradley.
Puka and Bradley Beal, receptions and assists at 10.5.
Because Puka's probably going to get at least 5, so that's half. And if you get any more, it just helps you. I mean, Bill just needs like 3 to 4.
Bill's a sneaky assist. I think that I've been riding a lot in my NBA plays. Between Bill, Durant, and Booker, they actually all assist each other quite a bit. I think all of them have pretty good assist potential.
I want to do, let's see, it's the Cowboys game on first today, right?
I believe the Cowboys are 2:30.
Yeah. Okay. Does Dak Prescott throw for 285 at home? Will he need to?
I tell you what, Dak, is Jair playing?
I don't know.
I think last I looked, he was doubtful, but I love Dak under 1 interception. I do have him on a play today.
I did do Patrick Mahomes under 1 interception yesterday.
I just don't think I just don't see Dak. Unless Jair plays, I don't know who's forcing him to throw into a window, but
Okay, here's one for you. I'm gonna do Amon-Ra St. Brown over 7.5 receptions. A little high, playoff game. No one's gonna guard him. I like that. So
if you're gonna do that, just do the Harden one.
No, because who does Harden play?
I don't know.
Over 7.5 receptions, and then we're gonna go to receiving yards. We're going to do Dalton Kincaid over 36.5 receiving yards.
What's the weather supposed to be like down there? Not worried?
I mean, I know it's not going to be like warm, but I mean,
isn't it a dome?
No, Buffalo's not a dome.
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the Cowboys. I was like, I thought it was. My bad.
No.
Wrong game.
I mean, do you, bro? I don't know what the weather's like. I want to take props from that game.
I can tell you right now. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, pull the weather.
It's rushing. When you can't even when you have a travel ban to the stadium, it's like, hey, I don't know what the game's gonna look like, but
Monday's forecast. It's supposed to be windy. High of 19, but wind near 0. They won't be as severe. 15 to 20 miles an hour are expected, with it getting high of 30 miles an hour.
Interesting.
Pretty windy.
You could, if it's dry, you can still move the ball for sure in there.
It's expected to get 18 to 24 inches of snow throughout the day on Monday.
Oh shit.
Maybe not then.
That's 2 feet of snow at most throughout the whole day, not just the game, but the whole day.
It just depends. That's what I'm saying is like you that could be a cheap line if there's even half decent weather because they will pass the ball, but
the over-under's gone down to 34.
That's nuts. They took Aaron Jones' touchdown off of a demon. That one's free.
I don't know if that's free, dude. He's in so banged up.
No, he's 100% healthy again. He's ready.
Yeah, that's what they say every week, and then what happens? He misses 3 weeks.
He's ready.
He says. Would you have gone? Actually, I saw all that crap online. Would you have gone shoveled snow for $20 an hour?
Probably not, bro. I'm a bitch. I don't like the cold.
My thing is, how many people went there to help and didn't really help but got paid?
Oh, that's a good point, too.
I would do it for tickets. Like I'm not doing for 20 an hour, but I do for tickets.
I saw some videos and there were some ladies just right next to the little dump thing and just not even moving like legs or anything. Just I was like, dude, she's getting paid $20 an hour to stand there in the cold, basically.
Dang.
I don't know.
Okay, this is a new thing. Amon-Ra over 7.5 receptions. I'm gonna take the Stafford and Goff line together, which is at 543.5. Over 543.5. And then we're gonna go look at their wide receivers. Oops, I'm in the NBA. Rush yards, receiving. Do they have all the Steelers up front? Because I feel like they want you to take those.
Can my 6-man have green goblins?
I don't care. Let's do.
How much has he been getting?
Oh man, that's tough. I think I would want to do Puka's line. 73.5. Well, Kupp's is lower. I feel like Kupp's going to be the touchdown guy today.
It's crazy the props you're choosing because just wait till you hear mine. We're on a lot of the same players, just different props.
Puka
I-
Nacua.
My thing with that is playoffs though. It's a game's on the line. I just think quarterbacks tend to go to. And I'm not saying Puka's. I think Puka does hit his lines too, but I think quarterbacks tend to go to what they're most comfortable with in these types of situations.
I just think I'm betting on a high scoring game, and I think there's going to be enough to go around. But yeah, so my 3 picks: Amon-Ra over 7.5 receptions, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff over 543.5 passing yards, and Puka Nacua over 79.5 receiving yards. That is in. Tyler, you got a 3-man ready?
I do. Let me go to it real quick. Sorry, I was working on my 6-man. My 3-man. Okay, I like to do combos on my 3-mans, so mine are all combos. I've got Jaylen Warren and Josh Allen for over 74 rush yards. I like that because Warren could technically get that by himself on a great day.
Warren's explosive too. So if you're talking snow game, actually that's a real good line.
Over 73.5.
Well, 74.5.
74.
So that's why I really like that because like Warren could really. I mean, Allen's averaging like 30 yards himself. So I was like, this seems like a really low line, especially for it might be run heavy. So when you said you didn't like Josh Allen's rush yards, I was like, that's why I comboed it. Then I have CeeDee Lamb and Jaden Reed for over 148. Again, CeeDee on a great day could get that himself.
Lamb and Reed for over 148.5.
Yeah.
And I do think Jair's out, to be honest. So.
And then last, this one was hard because they had it for both Gibbs or Montgomery. I went Gibbs and Kupp for over 148 because Gibbs gets a lot of rush and receiving, so no matter what, his will count. And I was like, 148 also seemed low because I was like, they both need, 70 total? When you said you thought Kupp was going to have a good day, I was like, hey, I got Kupp too.
I think both those guys go for 100. I think Stafford goes to Kupp because that's what he's most comfortable with, especially if this game is going back and forth. And I think Gibbs, if you're Dan Campbell, you release Gibbs today, like full.
You have to, yeah. Was it 148.5 or just 148?
148.5. Sorry, when I say the numbers, there's always a half. So
just want to make sure, man, because I lost a parlay by 0.5 yesterday. Should be happening.
I've lost by 0.5. Yeah, I've lost on the hook a couple times this week.
No way Pollard gets 83 today, right?
No, I actually like Pollard a lot today. There's 2 props that I really like Pollard on, but it's not my turn, so we'll let Josh go.
Yeah, okay, I'll pick up here. So you might have to correct me on these lines. This is all lines I was looking at yesterday. Haven't been on the books, but Gibbs rush receive. You said it was over 78.5.
Gibbs rush receiving is 78.5.
Yeah, same reason I love the Kupp play. I almost would combo those, but I'm playing on underdog, so they don't have the combo plays. But I think if you're Dan Campbell, especially in an offensive explosion game, you have to release Gibbs fully today. I think Gibbs gets 15 to 20 touches between receiving and passing. I think he gets a lot of receiving work today, and I think he could cover that on one big run or even just through the air. So I think the combo is a great play. I'm going to follow that up with kind of we kind of just discussed this, but some people might say it's a risky play to put on the same play. But I think secondary to him, Amon-Ra gets his yards as well.
Amon-Ra, he is at 91.5 receiving.
Yeah, I think he gets that. And I hate putting 2 players on the same team to get that kind of yardage, but I think that's the 2 players that get leaned on the most in that game. And then I'm going to follow it up. The reason why those guys are going to have to get a bunch of yards is because Cooper Kupp is hitting his yards.
Cooper Kupp is at 73.5.
Yep, that seems way too low. I think that's free. I think he gets probably 8 to 10 targets at least, and he's not a huge play guy, but he does get a lot of those crossing middle routes for 15 to 25 yards. If he catches a couple of those with his short stuff, I think he covers that pretty easily.
I like it.
I hate putting two dudes on the same team to get that much yardage, but I think those are just two big play guys. I think Gibbs has a big play today that helps cover his, and I think Amon-Ra is kind of the rock for the Lions. So,
I mean, I honestly might, like I said, I might legit take just everyone's receiving yards in that game. Hopefully, this game's gonna. Hopefully, I just hope it's if you guys remember the Chiefs versus Rams game a couple years ago with Patrick Mahomes versus Jared Goff.
Dude, that was insane.
That crazy game, which basically means that this is probably going to end up to be 3-0 since we're all so high on it. So sneaky under on this game. So my 4-man, I'm debating if I should do my demon on my 4-man or my 6-man, because obviously you're going to play the demons.
Do you want any money on demons yet?
Yeah, I will. Yesterday was so close, dude. 4 yards away from a demon play, dude. Never say never, though.
never say never.
Let's do maybe an anytime touchdown one. Let's see.
I'm feeling snacky.
I don't know if I can do Dak Prescott under an interception in the playoffs, man. The Cowboys are just so unique on ways where they might lose.
I love it. I love that play today. I'm definitely don't take that play because I'm gonna throw it on my next. But I have an interesting play coming up.
I wish they didn't Green Goblin Jordan Love 1.5 passing touchdowns because I think that's also gonna hit.
I don't feel like that should be a Green Goblin, bro. To be honest, that should be about regular odds. But who knows? He's actually kind of been a demon. But Dallas's defense is legit. So I don't know.
I mean, he's hit it. He averages 2 this whole season. So
I still think that should just be his regular line at 1.5. But
where do they not have the touchdown net prop anymore? All right. Let's see who gets in the end zone today. I do think Aaron Jones gets in. Fergie for my boy Josh.
We need it.
I'll do my first line. This is just gonna be my touchdown parlay today. Ferguson for a touchdown. Maybe 1 touchdown scored out of all the games. Cooper Kupp for a touchdown.
I like that.
Let's see. Do we have Amon-Ra or Gibbs? I don't think they have Amon-Ra. Okay. We'll do Amon-Ra touchdown. And who am I missing? Cowboys, Rams. Okay, so it's a Packer. Oh, man. What Packer do I trust to score today?
I know it's super
You
spicy.
just said Jones.
I did say Jones, but he's not a goblin.
I know it's super spicy, but yeah, this should be like probably a 2.5x. But Christian Watson, I think, is a touchdown guy.
He did score 2 in his last game. We're not even sure if he's going to play. He's got to warm up first. I'm not sure I can take that, dude. Reed. I'll stick with Aaron Jones. We'll do 1 non-goblin. So if you do all of that, that is times 21.5. Jones over 0.5. That's my touchdown. 3 out of 4 goblins. So that's a lock. No, that is a no stress lock, boys.
No stress.
Tyler, you got a 4-man ready?
My 4. Yep, I always do my fantasy as my 4-man, so we'll be in the fantasy score section.
Okay.
My first one, we'll start with our quarterback. I got Jordan Love for over 16.5.
Jordan Love over 16.5. Okay.
My running back, James Cook for over 14, even.
Over 14.
Cooper Kupp for over 15.5.
Over
Absolutely in
50 and a
PPR.
half.
That's free.
And then my tight end, I went with Jake Ferguson for over 10.5. That's a trust on you guys because you think he's gonna have a touchdown.
We need a Jake Ferguson touchdown for the legacy ticket.
Yeah,
so.
bro, legit. If Jake Ferguson gets a touchdown, I'm nutting live on stream. I swear to God.
Head on over
If
to
we
our triple
if we
option
can-
OF.
if we can get the legacy ticket to Monday, waiting on a Goddard touchdown, I'll be happy.
Oh,
guys.
that'd make me sick having to rely on Goddard to get a touchdown.
I'm probably gonna be having to wrap this up here in just a minute, boys.
Yeah.
Up at the cabin. So two things I want to cover on stream before I give you my format. Caden, your playoff bracket sucks. Oh my God, bro! And you guys talked me off of the Texans, bro. Which I can't say anything for it, but I right at the start, my gut feeling was Stroud, and you were telling me I was crazy, but you guys did convince me that
Flacco was 5-0 in the wild card game. It was. I don't even want to watch football anymore. My Super Bowl is today with the Rams and Lions.
You had me convinced, bro. You had me sold, and CJ Stroud is him. CJ Stroud's the next great. Let's move on. My four-man. This is a unique take, but
Alexander is trending towards playing.
Really?
Yep. Sorry.
Doesn't scare me. My first play, I'm gonna go. I accidentally put this play on yesterday. I thought they had Mahomes at over 4.5 rush yards. It was 4.5 rush attempts, and I missed it because of that. Anyways, going back, I misplayed that. But Baker Mayfield has a high ankle sprain. His rush line is set at 10.5 against a good front seven. I'm going under 10.5 rush yards for Mayfield.
That's the first under? I think so. Look at us.
Dang.
Mayfield.
Actually, I did an under on pass completions.
Oh, you did? Yeah. You guys are hating on Baker.
I guess that's a Monday play, anyways. My next under, I'm going under 1 interception for Jared Goff.
Jared Goff under interception? Okay.
Jared Goff's a guy that usually takes care of the football. So
threw 4 interceptions in one game, and then the next week had 4 fumbles.
Jared Goff is my Joe Flacco. Leave him alone.
Outside of that game, and fumbles don't matter for interceptions. He's actually a pretty conservative quarterback when throwing the ball.
I don't know. Anyone in the
I would disagree.
Described him as conservative. But
okay, well this play will hit. You guys just listen up.
Just listen up.
Monty gonna score a touchdown.
David Montgomery.
Yep. I don't know what he is on Prize Picks.
Anytime touchdown. Okay.
And then my last play is hold on, let me pull it. Under.
I thought you were gonna do Dak Prescott.
Dak, yeah, I do like that, but I don't love it. I guess really that's of everything. Those are all the plays I have actually played. So if I was gonna throw a free square back on top of that, I'm going back to Devontae Smith. That's the pick of the weekend.
Smith over his yards.
Smith over yards.
Okay, do you want to give us a quick 6-man so you can hop off?
If I put a 6-man, I'll have to cook one up. I don't have a play in right now for a 6-man.
All right, go.
It would be plays that I've already played. So if I was taking my top 6 picks, I'm going Gibbs over yards. I'm going Smith again. I'm going Demarcus Robinson, absolute wagon. I believe, do they have Matthew Stafford at over 1.5 passing touchdowns?
I'm sure they have it, but I bet it's probably a Green Goblin. Yeah, it is.
A green?
Yeah, which I mean doesn't really matter.
Just lowers it a little bit.
Yeah, not getting very much juice. He throws for 2.
Stafford over 2. Okay, that's 4.
I mean, so then again tying in, it'd be plays that I already like, I'm going to go Cup over yards.
Okay. Bring us home. You have Amon-Ra over yards. You have Smith, or no, sorry, you already did Smith. Goff under an interception if you're feeling crazy like that. Mayfield under his rush yards. Monty for a tutty.
Ooh.
No, you could really juice it back up with a Watson touchdown after having that Stafford Green Goblin in there.
I do like Watson to score if he plays today. Not my favorite play. I think if I had to go anywhere, I'm gonna say, oh God, I mean that's tough. We already have Smith. I don't want to double up on yards like I did with Gibbs and Amon-Ra because I typically don't like doing that on any play. I think that'll be an offensive game. God, that's tough for a 6. I don't want to sell on the 6 leg. I think last leg then we go Baker Mayfield under 10.5.
That's crazy. All righty. Mayfield under 10.5.
If I'm a viewer, I'm playing most of those plays as 3-man, taking your best 3-man.
We got a comment saying Goff throws 2 interceptions.
Goff's not throwing a pick. I'll side bet that if you want to bet it.
I don't know Rams defense enough to actually make that bet.
If you guys want to bet a $10 entry for a free $10 entry, I'll side bet either of you or whoever.
I like betting that. That's actually a good bet. But I'll let you put $10 on a play, and then give you the winnings.
I'll give you a $10. I'll give you a $10 play if he hits. You give me a $10 play if he doesn't throw a pick.
You're talking to Tyler right now because I love Jared Goff. I love Jared Goff.
Tyler, you want to do a $10 play on it?
I don't know enough about Rams corners to do it.
You made a bold comment there. Come on. You got to back that for the viewers.
Do we even have any viewers right now?
We currently have 0.
I gotta stay off of it. I bet enough this week.
Yes, sir. Okay, boys.
All righty, man. Go enjoy time with your family.
Peace out.
All right. Now, I kind of want to take a move from you.
Question before you do that. When you go live on this, are you able to put like hashtags and stuff?
I think I can put stuff in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Or not comments, but like a description. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a side thing.
I might do this. Let's see. No. Okay, my first leg. I'm going back to him. I said he wasn't. He's on my never list. I can't do it.
Who? What were you thinking?
Jaylen Warren.
Oh, he's on your never list, huh?
Yeah, he's on my never list.
That's fair enough.
Let's see. Maybe I just do a play out of all the stuff you guys did that I really liked.
Also fair.
Where's the receiving yards combo? Okay, we're going to do Jaden Reed and CeeDee Lamb over 148.5. And then we're going to do Puka and Amon-Ra over 171.5. And then this doesn't really count, but I did like this play after you talked me into it. Warren and Allen over 74.5. I don't like Kyron Williams today, but I don't have a good reason why.
That's fair.
So I'm just gonna stay away, I think. Is my plan. Jordan Love. Do I have anything with him on it yet? No. Jordan Love over 23 pass completions.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Oh, that was a burp. Good thing nobody's watching.
Well, we have one person now.
Ah, shit. It better be Josh.
Let's do Stafford and Goff. I can do this. Yeah. Stafford and Goff over 543.5. And then who do I not have on here? Dude, do I do it? I'm going to do Dak Prescott under an interception. And if anything sells, it's that one.
Gotcha.
Prescott under 0.5 INT. That is my 6-man today.
Okay.
What do you got?
You ready for my 5-man first?
Are you doing a 5-man?
Yeah, just barely made it 2 seconds ago. You need to go to first half bets. We're betting first half on the NFL.
Okay.
You can go rush yards.
Rush yards.
Okay, first we've got James Cook for over 32.5 rush yards.
Cook over 32.5. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I messed up. That's not a big deal. First half yards, rush yards.
Yep.
Okay.
Warren for over 17.5 first half rush yards.
Warren over 17.5 first half rush. Okay.
Now this is bad gambling because I did both David and Gibbs, but Montgomery for over 27.5 rush yards.
Over how much? 7?
27.5.
Oh.
Yeah, 7.5. That'd be crazy.
7.5 first half rush. Okay.
And then Gibbs for over 26.5.
Okay.
And then Aaron Jones for over 37.5.
So only one today. We'll be locked in on that Cowboys game. I like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Okay, now for my 6-man. My 6-man's a little weird.
Okay.
So the first half are passing yards. I've got Love for over 253.5.
Love over 253.5.
Yep.
Okay.
Stafford over 279.5.
279.5.
You said I was hating on him, so I'm going to give him a little bit of love. Mayfield over 235.5.
Mayfield over 235.5.
And then we're going to switch to receptions. First 2 receptions.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb for 22.5.
CD 22.5 over first 2 reception. Okay.
Cup 21.5 over
21.5 first 2 reception.
And then Brown for 21.5 over.
Brown. Who's Brown?
Amon-Ra.
Oh, Amon-Ra. St. Brown.
St. Brown. Sorry.
I was thinking AJ Brown. I was like, bro, you know he's not playing, right? He's 21.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is AJ Brown for sure not playing?
Yeah.
Dang, Eagles are really a first-round exit, huh?
Yeah, bro. They legit might be. All righty. Does that mean
that makes me not like Smith's lines if Brown's not playing?
Really?
Yeah. I also did something cheeky. Again, not smart betting. I took Stafford's and Goff's. Not only did I take their first half overs, but I took their first quarter overs in passing yards too.
Their first quarters?
So I have their first quarter, their first half, and their full game.
Jeez. It's going to make you a lot of money. You're going to be pissed when the game ends 3-0.
Yeah. I don't know, though, because, Flacco had a terrible day, and he still got 300.
Dude, Flacco's the GOAT, except he
You
sucks
can't-
at football.
If I told you he was going to throw 2 pick sixes, you still going to tell me he goes over 3? No.
Yeah, dude. I feel like that makes me have to do a 5-man.
I only did a 5-man this week because last week I almost hit that 5-man. I was 1 away. So I was like, shoot.
Let's see.
Usually I just find a category that has 5, and then I do overs or unders.
Fair. This is what I'm gonna do on my 5-man. Okay, get ready.
Let's hear it.
Cup and LaMelo Ball
Okay.
over. What is that? 12.5 receptions plus assists,
Ooh, I don't hate that. Okay.
and then I'm gonna do Puka and Bradley too.
I loved that one earlier, so.
Plus Beal over 10.5.
Is LaMelo actually good?
He was. I think he's like just getting off injury though.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I'm gonna do Gibbs and Kevin Durant. Gibbs and Durant over 46.5 receiving yards.
Oh, actually.
Receiving yards and points.
That's actually a crazy good line. Because doesn't Durant usually get in the 20s no matter what?
I don't know. Sometimes.
So you only need like 20 receiving yards from Gibbs.
No, not Jameson Williams. I don't like that one. What am I? I'm at 3 right now. What else do we got? Dang, I was hoping to do all of those, but I don't love any more of those lines. You know what? I'm just going to do a 3-man. I'm not going to let you bully me into another 5-man.
Dude can't find 2 more things he likes.
Yep, we're doing that. That's my 3-man, extra 3-man for you guys. But all right, let's have a day of football. Let's take the sports books by the nuts and win some money, you know. And also, it's almost time where we start voting again. And let's vote for whatever laws make it where I can gamble for real here in Texas.
That
So
would be awesome.
I don't know if that's Republican or Democrat. Don't give a shit. I just want to be able to gamble. However I
Whatever
want.
side.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.